What's up? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I want to talk about. This episode, I want to talk about. Did I catch it? Did I catch? You know what I'm talking about. Because I don't know, I had a sore throat. You understand? So I want to talk about my experience, okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 49. 49-year-old, and I still look very young. I still sound the same. Just had a sore throat yesterday, okay? I believe I actually got this stuff, But if, if you wear the rings, you become physically immortal. And you become a lot more immune, Your immunity is a lot better. You're like a young man, so diseases don't really affect you that much, Anyway, if you want to stay physically young forever, you come to my website, buy these rings. LiveMuchLonger.com, LiveMuchLonger.com. Link is at bottom of this video. But anyway, yes, I don't know, man. Did I catch it? I think I probably did. See, Donald Trump just tested, right? Donald Trump got tested, and he was tested negative, right? Me, I don't know, man. I don't know how I got it, but it was like because I live with somebody who's high traffic. That guy goes to work every day, and then he's also after he goes to work, he doesn't come back home. He hang around with friends. He goes to casinos. He goes to restaurants. He's a free spirit person, that he simply don't give a fuck, He don't give a fuck. He come back home like, in the middle of the night, like midnight, He goes to work, and after that, he has lots and lots of activities. And then he comes back home at midnight, That's what kind of person he is. Or I don't know, I catch it by going to supermarkets. I went to supermarket like a few times a week, right? Like 2 times a week at least. Or about a week ago, somebody broke into my car. Not break in, not like break into the window. I'm stupid. I didn't lock my door. And then for some reason he knew. My lock is not the little stem that pop out, like right in front of the window. It's like underneath the door. But then for some reason he knew. He opened the door. I didn't lock it. And then he was inside. He was trying to steal some shit, but there's nothing in my car. When I discover my car, my battery's dead because he left the door open, And then I can see that somebody open my drawers and shit like that, But maybe I caught it that way. Maybe it's a homeless man, Maybe it's a homeless man living in San Francisco, and I heard that there's a lot of homeless men have this disease, Maybe I caught it that way. He entered my car, and then I also sat in my car, but what happened is, yesterday, suddenly, okay? Last night, okay, no. Yesterday, when I woke up, it's kind of funny. I had a little bit of asthma, I had a little bit of wheezing, but that's not normal. Usually, I don't get asthma like early in the morning. Usually, it's not like that. Back in the days when I have asthma, it's like usually it starts in the middle of the night, not in the morning. So, I had a little wheezing, but the wheezing kind of died out. So I was a little, this is strange, And then what happened is, yesterday, around like 10 a.m., like right before noon, okay, I felt the sore throat. I felt something, I have no fever. I had no fever, the temperature never rises. My forehead temperature is normal. I don't feel any fever, I didn't have any coughs. I didn't have any sneezing or stuffy nose, nothing like that. Okay, I thought I'm just perfect. I felt a little stress in my chest, but I thought it was because I was experimenting with my machine. Maybe that was the case. I didn't know. But then, when I got the sore throat, I got the sore throat yesterday around like 10 a.m. Then I knew, oh shit, this is not normal. I never ever got sore throat. I had a sore throat when I was like 18-year-old. That was like more than 30 years ago. I had a sore throat once when I was 18-year-old. I never ever had sore throat before. I only had sore throat if I remember back in the days when I ate when a new product just came out, omega oil, omega-3 oil, and I ate a lot of that. I ate like 5 pills in one day, right? And I felt a little bit of sore throat, a little bit, but not a big deal, Or if I eat too much beef, I would have a little bit of sore throat, but not a big deal. But yesterday, suddenly, around 10 a.m., I got the sore throat, No cough, no sneezing, no stuffy nose, just a sore, no high temperature, just a sore throat. That's not normal. I felt that, and I knew this is not a flu. This is not somebody catching a cold. This is not somebody catching a cold. This is not a flu. This is something totally different, So, I took a nap. I have my machine, the cell realignment machine, right? I had it 40 inches away with a timer. Had a timer. It's 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. And then immediately I felt the thing fighting my sore throat. I felt what happened is my machine, what it does is it realigns the cells, Do a little example here. It realigns the cells. Oh shit. What happened is, like if virus trying to fuck up your organ, right? It's like it's splitting up your organ. What the machine does is that it try to compact it back down. They try to squeeze it, try to realign your cell structure back down. It's trying to basically it's trying to repair. It's like virus is trying to fuck up my thyroid. Here's the thyroid gland. Virus is trying to fuck it up, trying to damage it. But then the machine try to squeeze it back down, try to realign it, And I felt that during the nap. I felt that it was like, I feel the jerk, because every time it's trying to squeeze it back down, you will feel a little bit of electric jolt. So I felt the jerk. I felt it was jerking. But then I only took like 30 minutes nap, so it's not enough. I still have the sore throat after a nap. And then I don't know, I just live like, live my daily life. Normal daily life. Yesterday I did, maybe it's placebo, okay? I remember yesterday when I stood up, I felt like an old man. I felt like, I don't know, I never had that feeling before. Suddenly I felt like an old man. Like, my joint is not as smooth. But no pain though. See, Tom Hank, he said suddenly his joints are aching, Tom Hank and his wife got it, right? And he said his joints are aching. My joints is not aching, but then I felt, when I stood up, I felt like I'm an old man or something. Maybe it's just placebo. Maybe I got freaked out, so I felt that way, okay? But then last night, when I went to bed, okay, I used the machine 40 inches away, and with the timer set, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. I use the timer because I don't want the machine to overheat my injury, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, so it doesn't overheat the injury. So basically, I'm going to use this again. Man, my shit is all falling apart. The machine is trying to realign the cells, to when the cells all broken up, it's trying to realign, it's trying to compact everything back together. So yesterday, what happened is, when I have the machine on the whole night, I have the machine on all the way until this morning, And for 4 hours, okay, when I lie down in the bed, I can feel that my thyroid, something is attacking my thyroid, okay? But the machine is constantly trying to realign it, trying to repair it. So I kept on feeling the jolts. My head is keep on moving. I felt the jolts, you know. For 4 hours, man. But hey, no pain. I don't feel the pain. But what happened is I did feel a little pain when I tried to move the machine closer. I got rid of the timer and I moved the machine closer. Then I felt a lot of pressure here. I felt the pain. See, when you have like injury, you're not supposed to put the machine so close to your head. You know, you're not supposed to put the machine so close to the injury. You're supposed to use the machine at 40 inches away when there's injury. You know, because when the machine is close, there's too much pressure. Pressure would open up your wound back up. You know. So I pushed the machine back to 40 inches away, and I had the timer 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. I had it on the whole night. I don't feel any pain though. I know that it's in repairing it because I felt the jolts, right? And I finally fell asleep. Fell asleep. Like, I think it lasted 4 hours, man. And then this morning I woke up, no pain at all. No pain, nothing. No sore throat. I mean, this morning I felt a little bit of sore throat, a little bit. But right now, see, I'm good enough to talk, you know. Because I watched some other people's video. They said they got this shit. Some guy, he said he got this shit. I'm not sure if he got the flu or anything, but he said I think he said that's his first symptom is the sore throat. And then it attacked him for like 3 days. The sore throat attacked him for 3 days. And then at the end of the day, at the end of 3 days, he can't even speak. It's like he lost his voice. You know? And then after that, he had pneumonia. He couldn't breathe, you know. I think what happened is, you know, it's basically attacking your thyroid first. Your thyroid is the first destination. Once it attacks your thyroid, once it fuck it up, right, your thyroid's gone, then your immune system is shut off, right, because your thyroid controls the immune system. Once it damages your thyroid gland, your immune system is shut off. Then it goes into your lungs, it goes into your heart, your liver, your whatever, you know? That's the reason why some people, after they didn't take care of their sore throat, then a few days later they get pneumonia, you know? But my machine took care of it. I mean, it's like, my machine was like, I put it 40 inches away. It sends large amount of electron belts, you know, to and viruses and bacteria, they are afraid of electrons, you know, because a lot of hospitals nowadays, a lot of hospitals, they build their hospital beds using copper, you know, copper rails. They make hospital equipment with copper because copper kills virus, copper kills bacteria, you know, because copper and silver is the most conductive metal, right? And they're so conductive, they're like magnets, you know. It's like electrons are constantly going in and out. And then when a virus or bacteria touches the surface of silver or copper, they die. You know, they just perish, you know. My machine does that too. My machine sent out electron belts, you know, electron belt. It helps realign your cells, helps repair your injury. Also, it should fight virus. It should, you know. But this morning I have no sore throat, so I can speak. You know, took me one night, 4 hours. The machine and the timer. That's it. Of course, I put on the rings, right? So I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know how I got this, but they say testing is free now, but I doubt it, you know, because it's about they said the Congress might pass it to make free tests, but I'm not sure, you know, it might, it might pass, it might not pass, I'm not sure, you know, but even if it's free tests, I don't want to stand in line, because you could come, I heard that you can catch this shit again, you know. I mean, really, would you want to stand in line? Would you, a whole bunch of people standing in line, and all the motherfuckers are sick. Every one of them are sick. Would you want to stand in line? You want to stand behind some lady, she's really, really sick, she's coughing and shit. You want to stand right behind her? Hell no. Nah. I'm just going to stay home. Fuck this, man. I'm not going to go to testing station. I'm just going to quarantine. But, yeah. Hope you like my video. I'll talk to you later.